How about, sir, are there grades to cinnamon? Like, how would you say that the cinnamon from Ceylon is more valuable than they say from Vietnam? Are there
Well,
quantifiable
it's the
markers?
market that sets that. It's not one is better than the other. In fact, as
Mhm.
you can see, there's only 10% of the world's cinnamon production is from Sri Lanka, and it is even dropping because they are losing the capacity to grow and to process it, because it is also very hard work. You know, the culture around growing and producing cinnamon for the wider markets is getting less and less, even though it's profitable. But you know, most of our cinnamon now is very easily extracted by the Chinese and the Vietnamese, and they just make the chips and but so the thing is to value add it so that people appreciate the real benefit in it, and not just mass produce it in many ways. But I just want to go back to what Peter said. You know, this is the question. People are obviously rightfully concerned about things like coumarin, but when you look at how much cinnamon products the Europeans, the Dutch, the Germans, for example, eat in their daily lives, you think if we have a problem, we would see a lot more people dying of cancer in Holland and Germany, but that's not the case. So I think we have to have a sense of perspective in it. But I mean, knowledge is good, and we have to protect people, but look at it in the wider perspective. What do you say to that, Peter?
I think if I really think about Europe, there's no question about cinnamon of being harmful, because it's approved by the Food Administration.
Exactly,
it's
yes.
an integrated part of our life. And if I just imagine you cut out cinnamon from our culture, there's no Christmas scent anymore. There's no Christmas market anymore. What do I do with my apple strudel?
Yes, there you go.
I need cinnamon for that. If you think about a Greek dish, which is a cinnamon stew, if you think about the whole Mediterranean with the cinnamon tea, it is so integrated in the European culture that there's no discussion about it. You have the mulled wine, which is
exactly.
With cinnamon. It's so in the culture, and it is an approved spice which is marketed on a very, very big scale. Not you said it's the fourth most important spice in the ranking. So I would really disregard all this discussion about is it harmful. Of course, if you have too much of it, everything can be harmful.
That's right.
I agree.
So I would not try to be entangled in that. I think we should be clear. It's an important spice, and what can we do and what can be done with it. I think that's probably the most important thing to think about.
Yes. And I think it's so obvious. It shows that there is an opportunity for the Philippines. You know, if you think we 1 million ex-Filipinos, balikbayans, who live in countries which eat cinnamon, if you can just access a little bit of that catchment, how good it would be for the Philippines, you know, for all the farmers who would grow cinnamon. You know, so people like Miss November are really doing an important part to try to be a driver in making this something that is of benefit for the local people also. And you know, us who live outside can do our part in this way by using Philippine cinnamon.
Thank you so much for that, Peter and Sir Dr. Doronila. I actually brought out my cinnamon barks here, and I want to push naman all the negative part of cinnamon. I want to bring forth